You're probably familiar with the Panama Canal, an engineering marvel that revolutionized shipping by dramatically reducing transit times around South America. But before this shortcut, sailors had to navigate a much more dangerous route, the Drake Passage. The Drake Passage, the 620 miles of water between Cape Horn in Chile and Antarctica, is as famous as it is dangerous. Imagine the distance between London and Berlin compressed into a rough sea corridor where the waters of the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans converge. The average depth here reaches an astonishing 1,150 feet, and some sections go deeper than the height of Mont Blanc. More than just a geographical curiosity, this notorious strait has been a test for history's bravest explorers, and an area that even experienced sailors try to avoid at all costs. The passage is named after Sir Francis Drake, a brave Elizabeth-era sea wolf who dedicated his life to piracy in the service of the British Crown. In 1577, Drake led an expedition to find a passage around South America. Although he never crossed Drake's Strait himself, his voyage paved the way for future explorations. Curiously, the first observation was attributed to the Spanish explorer Francisco de Oces decades earlier. Even today, some people refer to this route as the Mar de Oces. This route around Cape Horn remained important until the opening of the Panama Canal. What makes Drake Passage so dangerous? First, its remote location offers no shelter in case of emergency. Ships must be well equipped and self-sufficient for such a journey. Second, the water here is some of the coldest in the world, making hypothermia a constant threat to anyone who falls overboard. Third, the strait is a collision point for currents from the Pacific, Atlantic, and Antarctic, creating unpredictable and turbulent conditions. Finally, the winds here are no joke. Nicknamed the Roaring Forties, the Furious 50s, and the Screaming 60s, depending on the latitude, they whip up huge waves and rough seas that make navigation a daunting challenge. Centuries before the discovery of Antarctica, Captain James Cook sailed south in 1772, reaching record latitudes but failing to reach the mainland itself. His warnings didn't stop 19th-century explorers like John Davis and Robert Falcon Scott from braving the region's dangers for seal hunting and scientific exploration. Tragedies, such as the story of Shackleton's ship, the Endurance, stranded in the ice, demonstrated both the human bravery and the ruthlessness of the region. Even in modern times, the Drake Passage continues to test those who dare to cross it. In 2012, a yacht named Mar Sem Fim encountered hurricane-force winds and crashed on the Antarctic ice. It is estimated that approximately 800 ships have sunk in the Drake Passage, claiming the lives of an estimated 20,000 sailors. The most recent incident in the Drake Passage occurred in 2022 on the cruise ship Viking. A huge wave shattered a window, scattering shards of glass. Tragically, a 62-year-old woman died, and 4 other passengers were injured. Today, scientists continue to study the Drake Passage, not only to understand its past, but also to predict the future of our planet's climate. Even as research technology improves, respect for the power of the Drake Passage remains paramount. It serves as a reminder of humanity's insignificance in the face of the forces of nature, and of the fine line between bravery and recklessness.